conceiving of having a particularly beautiful lady who is going to do the unveiling. She has worked so hard for Thornton Manor. She is a wonderful girl, and tonight she is going to unveil the painting. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Philip Cowan of Thornton Manor. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the artist, Mr. John Bennett.
It's very kind of Harry and Ivy to invite us here this evening, and very kind of you to give me this opportunity to do this painting, which I thoroughly enjoyed doing. And I have to tell you a little bit about the story of how it came into being. You may notice that there is a tapestry at the end of the room which appears behind Philip. And the idea is that you would look at this picture and sort of have this mystical, this idea in your mind that it's part of something that's really going on. Anyway, I wasn't always a portrait painter, and I've done other things, and I've done a lot of landscape painting, which I used to do in the open air, but it becomes a real nuisance sometimes. People seem to think that it's perfectly okay to come to you and try and engage you in conversation, and they all seem to have the same script. It doesn't matter where you are. It starts off, there's usually a dog that comes running up, and they use that as the intro, and they say, do you mind if I have a look? And before you can say, yes, I do mind, will you go away? They're there, you know, and oh, they say, oh, yes, yes. And then they say, well, I do a bit of painting, you know. And yes, I was quite good, actually, yeah, but I had to give it up. And this goes on, and then they say, they always seem to say the same, are you a professional artist? And I say, no, not really. And they say, well, I didn't think you were.
Excuse me, I thought that for the price you charged £50, professional.
Anyway, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the process, seriously, of how it's done. Well, the idea that someone should come and sit in the artist's studio and on a platform by a window with north light, well, it doesn't really work like that in the modern world. You have to fit in with people's busy lifestyle. And sometimes that's no bad thing. The introduction of photography and other methods, it can be helpful, especially if someone's not used to sitting. I often explain the sitting...
Like Philip, you mean?
Yes. The sitting process isn't a negative thing, like you sit there like a lump. You have to feel as though you shine, and so that something comes across the ether from the artist, from the sitter to the artist, so you can pick up the vibes. And not everyone could get that, and not everyone's got the time. And so I often thought of a story that Degas used to say, when you paint somebody's portrait, you should have the easel and paints on one floor of the house and the model on another floor. You should have a look at the model, fix it in your mind, and then walk downstairs before you pick up your brush, so that on the way down the stairs you've got time to add a bit of yourself to it. And that's really the right way to do it. Well, this happened in a similar way. I came here for a day and had a good look at Philip, and took a few photographs and so on. And got it in here and painted it in Liverpool from lots and lots of bits and pieces of material which I jigsaw puzzled together. And that's what happened, and it's not easy because you know you paint it at night and you think, oh, that's very good, you know, and the next morning you come down and you think, oh, that's terrible, and you have to destroy parts of it, and the whole day is gone. The day's work before is you spend the next day just destroying it, you know, and that goes on. It's a frustrating business, and then somebody comes in and says, "Oh, that's not right." What do you mean it's not right? Anyway, so it went on, and finally it came to an end, and I had this. I rang up Harry and Ivy, and I said, "Your portrait is now ready, and if you'd like to come and look at it." Because then there's that nail-biting moment where you don't know if they're going to like it or say, well, I don't like it at all. And, but unfortunately, when Harry and Ivy saw it, their face lit up. That was I breathed a big sigh of relief. So thank you once again for having me here tonight, and on behalf of all the guests, thank you for your hospitality.
John Bennett.